Hey everyone, welcome back to Fast Food and Barbecue. So today we're going to be doing some marinated beef kebabs. So first thing we do is going to get marinated going. So I have some garlic cloves here. I'm basically just going to give them a chop. Lost one, of course, always happens. Alright, I'm going to give these guys a rough chop. Somewhat rough. Rough to fine, I should say. It's going to be nice and garlicky, which is good. Okay. Yeah, we're going to go a little finer, I think. Alright, looks good to me. So now we're going to get these in our bowl here. Almost lost the bowl. Okay, just like that. I'm going to set this knife aside. Okay. Move that so we can see it. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going with a little bit of vegetable oil. Probably about a quarter of a cup. Then we're going to go in with some Worcestershire sauce. Okay. Probably about the same amount. And then we got some soy sauce. Okay. Then we're going to go in with some MSG. I know MSG gets a bad rap, but this totally enhances the flavor of the meat and makes it amazing. We're going with some cracked black pepper. And we got some dried thyme leaves. I'm just eyeballing this. So, and some onion powder. And some more garlic, some granulated garlic. Alright, let's give this a good mix. Give it a taste. Fantastic. Alright, I'm going to set this aside and we'll go get our meat. Alright, we're back. So I forgot one ingredient. I was going to add a little Dijon mustard to it, but of course I didn't have any, so I'm going to add some yellow mustard to it. It's going to have the same effect, it's just going to taste a little sweeter, but it's going to be good. So I'm going to throw a little bit of that in there, just like that. Give it a good mix. And we're good to go. We're good to go. So now, set this aside. And what I have here is a bottom round that I had in the freezer that I want to do something with, and it's got some pretty nice marbling on it. So what we're going to do is cut this thing into chunks, nice sized chunks for our kebabs. Good to me. Let's start with that. See how many we get. That is going to go right in the marinade. Okay. That's going to be the best part, the fat ones. That's good. All right. And let's see. That looks like enough. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to add our mushrooms right into our marinade also. Let those marinate also. Got some baby bellas here. So now we're going to mix this around really good. everything's pretty much submerged. So there you go. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna cover this up and sit this in the fridge for about 3 hours and let it marinate, and then we'll be back. All right, so our meat's marinating with our mushrooms. So we're gonna prep the rest of these veggies. I got a green pepper here and 2 onions, 2 white onions. What I'm going to do is we're going to cut the onions pretty much in half like that and like that. That's it. And then we'll peel layers off and put them on the skewers. Something with this one. And that. Now we're going to do our pepper. Basically cut the sides off. And the bottom. Just like that. Set that aside. And basically what we're going to do is just cut them in half and just pieces like this. That's it. So we get the rest of these done. We got the bottom here, so we're just going to do that and in half. Real simple, folks. It's not rocket science here. Same thing here. 1, 2, like that. We're kind of aiming for a medium rare steak, so if the pieces are smaller, that's fine. They're going to cook, and we're going to go over. We're going to be skewering these over lump charcoal, which gets very hot, so it'll be fine. That done. So we're going to go check on our meat, and we'll get these things skewered in a few minutes. We'll see you then. All right, so our meat's been marinating in our mushrooms for about 3 hours now. So what we're going to do is we're going to start making some skewers here. I'll make the plastic off of this. All right, I'm going to get a skewer here. I'm going to get some meat on there. Just like that. Then we're going to get a pepper. And some onion. You have to break these up a little, just like that. And a mushroom, just like that. Then I'm going to repeat the whole process. Meat, pepper. We'll do this whole onion. Why not? Just like that. And a mushroom. It smells amazing already. Just wait till it's cooking. Okay, got a mushroom and more meat. So that's it. So basically we're going to keep repeating this process, and then we'll get these all done. Just like that. That's it. So we're going to get these all done, and then we'll be back when they're all done. All right, so our skewers are done, looking beautiful. So we're going to do these on my homemade hibachi grill. So we're going to get the charcoal started, and we'll be back. All right, so our skewers are skewered. So we're going to get our fire started here. If my torch cooperates here. Okay. So I'm using lump charcoal. So I'm going to get that paper star on the bottom. Get a little star on the top there. Great, burns from both directions. Of course, this stuff likes to pop all over the place, which is fine, no big deal. Keeps you awake. And this stuff starts up pretty quick, actually, lump charcoal. Like I said before, it burns better, lasts longer, and the food tastes amazing. So that's going. This one again. So that's it. So we're gonna let this go for a little while. And once you're ready, we'll be back to put the skewers on. We'll see you then. All right, so our charcoal is done. The one on the left seems to be burning better than the one on the right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move that. We're gonna pour this one down first. That's just a big ass chunk in there. That's why. Forgot about that, but that's all right. I'm gonna get this poured on there like that. Get these out of the way. All right, so we're gonna spread these out with our blacksmith tongs, and we'll get them all going. But this one, that's a big one, so that's the one giving us a problem there. That's why it was so hard to start. So I'm gonna let this guy go, and we're looking good, and we'll be back in a few once everything's ready to go. All right, so our charcoal is ready, so now we're gonna go on with our skewers. So just gonna put them across that, that. Three. So we're just going to do 4 for now. I'm going to do the rest later because I'm not quite ready to eat yet. So we're going to let these go. And looking beautiful. So we'll see you in a few minutes. All right, the skewer's been going for about maybe 10 minutes or so. We're going to give them a little flip there. Looking beautiful. And looking good. Looking and smelling great. Of course, I grabbed the wrong skewers. I got 2 different sets. These are real pain to stay on this side, but actually seem to be working out. So yeah, looking good. So we'll let it go another 10 minutes and then we'll be done, and we'll see you then. All right, so our kabobs are going. I'm going to throw a little of our marinade over them. This is the marinade that we made for the beef. Just like that. And they smell amazing. So after this, we're going to give this one more flip because this was with a raw beef and mushrooms are sitting. We're going to give more flip and it'll be done. So we'll see you then. All right, so our kabobs are done. So we're going to let these sit for a few minutes and we'll give them a taste test. So we'll see you in a few minutes. All right, let's give these things a taste test. See how they came out. I'm hoping the marinade made them nice and tender. So let's pull some of this stuff off. Give it a shot. Try the meat first, I guess. That's good. Definitely taste some marinade in it. Red pepper. Very good. Onion. Yeah. It is very good. Meat is somewhat tender. I mean, I wasn't really expecting much from a bottom round, but it did have some good marbling. So hey, whatever, we'll make it again. Very tasty. So anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. And we'll see you soon. If you like this video, like, subscribe. Please leave comments. That really helps me. Tell your friends and everybody. And thanks again for watching, and we'll see you soon.